Number 14. Catching up with Tings.
Catching up with Tings.
Oh shit! Nice, dude. I wasn't expecting that. We got my supposed. Your allegedly my brother.
Nah.
Not at all. You were playing.
Yeah, I made up all that shit.
It was pretty well made up.
Yeah.
Pretty convincing.
Pretty convincing.
Yeah. Now it would be the time to be dropping it on me now. That is not that you're not.
Yeah.
No, it's funny because
just
whenever you told me,
random stranger that was like, "Hey, you're my bro from a yeah."
Yeah. How did you find out that I was your brother?
When I first met you, when my mom told me.
Your mom told you whenever y'all see me at a
birthday party
through a mutual friend.
Yep.
Yeah, and I remember showing up there.
No, Hayden's my cousin. He was with Hayden.
Yeah, Hayden. I haven't seen Hayden in a long time, dude.
Me either.
Cool dude. Used to be down the road from the skate park. Loved it.
Yeah.
So I showed up there.
And Mom was like, "Yep, there's your little brother." I was like, "Huh?"
She just dropped it on you right there.
No, not right there, but it was there for a little bit, and then she was like, "Yeah, that's one of David's kids." And I was like, "One?" And she's like, "Well, you're," and then she's like, "I think you got a sister." I was like, "Oh,
wow."
So leaving there, I was like, "Shit." I don't know. I was just almost done.
And even though we grew up in the same place, we never like really ran into each other.
No. I didn't, yeah.
Other than that one time.
That one time. And then I ran into Lauren at when she worked at Dollar General.
But we didn't talk there. That's what was crazy is which I could understand because like she dropped that on you there. Yeah. You were how old?
I don't remember.
Right. I don't remember either, but let's see. It was I was in middle school.
So I was probably like, if you was in middle school, I had to be in high school.
Right. I'm trying to think.
So we were young.
13, 12 or 13?
It was just random. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
It was really random.
What was I going to do? Go up to you and be like, "Hey, you're my brother." And you're like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yeah, I appreciate you not dropping it on me there like she dropped that on you, man. I couldn't imagine what it was like. But also, I remember being there and I remember having a feeling like it was like, but I didn't know the people's house I was at, so I thought it was just that type of vibe. But I remember people looking and being like, "Oh shit," you know?
Yeah, because pretty much everybody there knew.
Yeah.
Everybody knew.
Everybody there knew except for me. It's pretty crazy.
And me till the end.
Yeah, right. And I think I remember when I was about 17 or 18, my dad, or wherever he is, the sperm donor at hand SD. Here. Yeah. He
shout out to SD.
He had mentioned I might have a brother, but he kind of just said it jokingly, and I didn't know if I should take him seriously or not. And I remember looking up on Facebook because he said your name, Leon.
Yeah.
And I remember looking up and
I had an orange Mustang.
I seen a Mustang and I was like, you know what? I could see him being my brother.
Yeah, I missed that car too.
Yeah. Good old Mustang.
Probably couldn't fit in one now. What about a try?
Dude, they make them suitable.
They're too low for me.
Too low.
I need something I can just fall out it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, easy to get in.
Climb in, fall out of.
Oh yeah, hard to get out of. Yeah. But it's weird that we grew up in the same place and never ran into each other. Other than that, really never.
I think it's weird that we live right down the road from each other.
Yeah, that's the craziest part. Is now after all these years, we live almost a mile or two apart. Not even
a mile.
Yeah, it's really wild, man. And you know, like. Obviously, I'm like, I don't know if this guy's my brother. This is just a made-up thing, you know? He's just making this story up.
He's trying to steal my money.
Yeah, the money I don't have. And then I seen a picture of my dad's dad, and I was like, wow, I see the resemblance.
Yeah.
They look a lot alike, so I see the DNA there. But there's still some other things, you know? I don't know what we have in common, you know? You like monster trucks?
Of course.
Yes, they're pretty sick. Farts are funny.
Farts are funny?
Okay, yeah, we might be brothers, dude.
Right.
Word.
Maybe.
Yeah. What else you got? There's not really much else. Like serious stuff, you know? Yeah. That's great. Oh, man. It's been a busy day for me, man.
How's it?
Yeah. Not really. I just had to go over to my grandma's house. You know.
I want to meet your grandma.
You want to meet my grandma?
Yeah.
She's a nice lady.
Did you tell her you have a brother? Or no?
Yeah, yeah.
What did she say?
She said, I think she's, if I remember correctly, I think she said she's not surprised.
Not surprised there's like six other ones.
That's what's really weird is that there's other. Wow.
You need to ask him that. Like, is there more than just us three?
He's a hard person to talk to, man.
Yeah, well.
You know,
Obvious.
this last time I seen him, he showed up without a shirt on and a dog named Felony. And he gave me a sword that's apparently from the Vietnam era.
Oh, where's my sword?
You want you want the sword, dude? I'll give you the
I don't
sword.
want a fucking sword.
I don't want the sword either.
What are you gonna do with a sword?
You
If I
give
catch
it
you
away.
outside playing with a sword,
You're not gonna catch me outside. That's something he would do. All I'm gonna say is I'm just gonna say what happened, and you can guess what substances that someone may be on that causes them to act like that. You know what I'm saying?
right?
He's a funny man, dude. It's not, and not in the good way. He's not a bad dude. You know. He's not the worst person in the world, but he's got his flaws for sure. I feel like you may almost gotten the better end of the stick by not dealing with him.
I drew the yeah.
To be honest with you, man, it's one of those things.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. I do, I guess.
Yeah,
no.
you're the one. No, I don't know.
Nah. I don't know. It's weird because there's not really much to. I thought about even trying to have him on here, but
Let me know. Well, actually, I watched how that goes.
yeah, he's a difficult person to deal with.
What are we gonna talk about today?
Oh, he'd have a lot to talk about. That's for
Yeah.
sure. He'd have a lot to talk about. You know,
Oh, I have a lot to talk about.
but do you
Just
find?
might not be good.
Yeah, right. Well, what you got?
Well,
What you been getting into lately? What kind of things do you do, man? How can we tell if we're really brothers or not?
because we left.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Yeah,
We drive the same truck.
that's a good one.
Yep. We both tear up shit.
Dude, I do like tearing stuff up, man. It's bad. It's really bad. I try not to tear up good stuff. You know, like that binge that we're beating on doesn't have a title, so what are you going to do with it anyways, you know?
Tear it up.
Yeah. Why not?
I don't know. You want to do a DNA test?
We probably should.
Probably should.
Yeah. What if it didn't come back to him at all? Mystery guy.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.
Nah. It's just weird how it happened because it's, what are we, 2 years apart?
Yeah. 3. Right.
And I wonder if my mom ever knew.
She could have. She could have been like my mom. My mom wouldn't. Like, she probably wouldn't have told me at that time until you showed up. Like, if you would have never showed up that day, I probably would have never known.
That's interesting. Just because it's kind of like out of sight.
Like, I wouldn't have known who he was.
Yeah.
And that there was more kids. But I probably would have never dug into it. Like, for instance, so, like, when I ran into Lauren at Dollar General, it brought back all that stuff from that party, like, I can remember. And I was like, oh, shit. I have a brother and a sister that I don't know really nothing about. So that day, when I ran into Lauren,
Yeah.
my aunt was actually in there, and she's like, you know, that's your sister.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, huh. Okay. So then that's when I was like, well, I'll reach out to them. And if they don't reach back out to me, no hard feelings, because it's
Yeah.
it's random.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I was like, well, then it might be something cool that comes out of this. Who knows?
I thought it was cool. I mean, it was a lot to take in, but I've always, I think everybody grows up kind of being like, oh, I wonder what it'd be like to have an older brother or older sister, you know, or younger, you know, if you it's kind of one of those things where whatever you don't have, you kind of wonder what it would be like to have, I guess. But, I don't know. It's weird finding out at this age,
Yeah.
finding out that you have a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 10 years ago, it'd been a little bit better, probably.
Dude, you know when it would have been better? Like 20 years ago when I was like 7 or 8. That'd have been sick.
Right.
That'd have been sick, dude.
Yeah.
Getting all your hand-me-downs.
Probably wouldn't have fit.
You would have been giving me noogies and shit. It would have been awesome, bro. I don't know. You would have been giving me wedgies, you know? Whatever older brothers do.
Yeah, I don't know what they do, though. I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
I mean, I have my sister, but, like...
You have an older sister or a younger sister?
Younger sister.
Yeah, see, that's how I grew up with a younger sister. By how younger is...
She's the same age as you.
Oh, so... Oh, that's a little bit more than me and my sister are a year and a half apart, I think.
I think. What year were you born?
97.
Oh, no. She was born in 94.
Oh, okay.
I was born in 92.
Got you.
So we're 5. How the fuck old am I?
You tell me. What year were you born?
92.
92. So, let's see here. 92, 2002 is 10 years.
Right. I quit counting after 21.
You just messed me up now. I'm too high to do math. This is bad. Let's see.
2024 minus 1992.
Wait. How do you even calculate that real quick?
I just told you.
What was it?
2024.
This is what I need an older brother for, bro. How do you even open up your calculator? I click on things like clock. Where's my freaking calculator?
I'm 32. I'll be 32 this year.
Oh.
Damn. See, I was close.
Yeah. 32.
So.
You need to get some 32-inch rims.
You're going to get 27s. If we're going by age.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. Did you ever live anywhere else?
Yeah.
Where else you live?
Everywhere.
Everywhere else?
Not everywhere.
Everywhere I go.
So, I lived in Jacksonville.
I just sung that wrong. I've been everywhere.
McClenny. Sanderson. Yeah, we moved a lot.
Yeah?
It was always like Jacksonville, then back to Dallin Park, or Jacksonville to McClenny.
Yeah.
I remember moving into this one house. It was a little fucking ran down, rinky-dink single wide. And, bro, there was roaches. I swear they were bigger than me back then. Like,
no way.
They were the biggest bugs I've ever seen in my life.
Taking the whole loaf of bread.
Yeah. Maybe a big guy. I do not like bugs. Like, bugs, I'm scared to death of them.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, we moved into a single wide, and I remember we unpacked one box, and we stayed there for like 2 nights, and my mom was like, nope, we're moving.
Yeah.
And so we literally loaded up a fucking U-Haul again.
Oh,
and moved all the way back.
That was there for 24 hours.
Yeah, that was like in McClenny, and we moved all the way back to Live Oak, and we actually. You remember when this used to be Javir's used to be a movie gallery?
No.
Yeah,
movie galleries are way back, dude. Wow.
Yeah, so it used to be a movie gallery, and a lady owned it. We rented a house from her.
Nice.
And it was like this little tiny ass 2-bedroom, small ass.
But no
house.
bugs.
No bugs.
Not bad.
Yep.
Not bad. For a pretty penny, you can get a place with no bugs.
For a pretty penny. And I always thought my mom would be like, oh, the rent is so high. It would be like $400 a month.
Yeah.
And now the rent's like $1,500 a month or something. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So if you ever move to a place that's only like $200 a month, just know there's going to be bugs.
He said, if you're getting it...
If Mom ever mentioned it was $200 a month, nah, man, we got to go somewhere else.
If it's that cheap, you're going to expect a dude living in the back still. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
He's still going to be cooking up.
I live in Lake City sometime, a little bit too. In a trailer park. I don't know why
trailer parks are sick, man.
They always like trailer parks. Like my parents said it seemed like, but I mean, had a lot of kids, I guess, to hang out with.
You can get rowdy in a trailer park, man.
Yeah, we had this dirt track and this one in Lake City. It was pretty fucking badass. I didn't know how to ride a bike at the time. I didn't know how to ride a bike or dirt bike or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I learned in Lake City with this friend of mine, I guess.
You don't want to call him a friend.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what happened to the kid, to be honest.
R.I.P.
Like, for real, he might be.
No.
Nah, he was bad then. Like Jesus
I'm
Christ.
sorry.
He used to get my ass in trouble all the time. I used to get my ass beat because of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well this
Don't be fucking going and hang out with DJ.
This sounds like F this guy now, dude. I
Yeah.
gotta stand up for my brother, dude.
But his parents had an Impala SS. I do remember that.
Okay, well now we're
And
talking.
we stole it one night.
What?
8 and 9 years old. Like he was 9, I was 8.
Bro, I
We
hope there's
stole it.
statutes of limitations here, dude.
We stole it and rode around Lake City.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What year Impala SS?
Like a 94.
What color was it?
Baby blue.
What was the tag number?
I don't fucking
No, I'm playing, too. I'm playing, bro.
It was bad though, and I loved it. Oh man, I always wanted one of those cars.
Yeah.
After that,
Yeah.
first car I ever drove. Well, not really the first car.
Is that the front wheel drive one though?
That was rear wheel drive.
Oh,
I remember because we was doing donuts in fucking middle of Lake
Wait,
City.
what year did you say?
It's like a 94.
Oh, that's the bubble.
It's like this one.
Bubble top. That's the cool one, right?
Yeah,
That's the good
I liked
one.
it.
Yeah. I think that's the good one. I don't know.
I'm looking. Pretty sure it was 94. Yeah, but it was baby blue. Look, just like that.
That's clean. It must have been repainted because I don't think they come baby
Yeah,
blue.
it was baby blue.
Dang.
It has suicide doors in the back.
Oh, it's definitely been repainted.
Yeah. They had money to be living in a trailer park.
They were king of the trailer park.
Just put it that way.
Yeah.
Like, they got all the new shit. I'm like, yeah, that shit was stolen. Now that I think about it, but hey,
They got like a flat screen TV on the porch.
yeah, for real.
I nailed it.
Well, probably not then because
Yeah.
I mean they had
You ever go
big
into, like,
projection TVs.
I had a lot of friends that would have a bad single wide trailer, right? Like it'd be run down or whatever. But then you go into the bathroom and it's like a nice ass bathroom.
Yeah, what's that?
What is that about, dude?
I don't
Like
know.
the living room will still be plywood. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
we ain't finished it yet, but you
Right.
go in the bathroom and it's like all tiled and nice.
Smallest room in the house, quick as the fix.
Done. It'll be that, and sometimes the kitchen.
Yeah.
That, and sometimes the kitchen will be nice. But the rest of the trailer, there'll be a hole. There'll be a hole in the corner of one of the rooms. He's like, yeah, that's just for storage. That's where I keep the parts for the 350 Chevy out front. It's the parts room.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't
Oh,
think
no.
I'm the only person that experienced that. There's
No.
no way. I've stayed the night in houses like that.
yeah. Me too. Also stayed the night at houses where they were shooting rats with a fucking gun.
No way. I hope it's not more than a BB gun. You're doing some damage then.
It was fucking up the cabinets, man.
Was it really?
Yeah, rats. It was bad. Like,
Don't
man,
the shotgun. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful what gun you use for that type of work.
I what they were fucking using. There was fucking holes all in the fucking cabinets when they were done.
The
There was no rats, so
Oh, I was gonna say if the rats.
they got rid of our one knot. They get like 30.
Wow. With enough bullets, a little bit of drugs, you can kill a lot of rats.
Yeah. I remember I told my mom about it, and she never let me go back over there.
I wonder why. I mean, sound like decent people to me.
Yeah. They're alright.
They don't have any rats in their house.
Not now. Well, they probably do now.
Oh.
They wouldn't that.
Some people have rats as pets.
No.
Okay, you don't agree with that?
No, I agree with it.
No, you think that's cool or not?
I don't know.
I don't think it's cool. I'm trying to find out if we're brothers or not.
I don't really think it's cool. I think it would be cool to have a snake that would eat the rats.
I used to have snakes.
Let me rephrase that. So I like snakes, but I don't like touching snakes.
Dude, you can't say you like touching snakes anyways.
No, like we used to grab them when my mom be like, don't
You
fucking grab no snakes. You don't know what it is. Like I remember we brought this rat snake up. Like, she swore it was a fucking rattlesnake. It was a fucking rat snake. I know that's what it was.
She was adding extra letters to it.
She was doing something.
Yeah.
Anyway, she beat my fucking ass with a coat hanger. I didn't touch a snake no more.
Coat hanger will hurt.
A metal coat hanger.
My
Out
mom
of that.
got me tried to get me with the flip flop one time, but she was swinging so hard it was missing, so I laughed. So then she grabbed the belt with holes in it.
Yeah.
Mm.
We had a paddle. This
Oh, y'all
big ass, like things.
You go kayaking with?
No, like we. Like
You put pizza in the oven with?
Yes.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Oh, I was joking.
Something like that. Though.
I was trying to come up with stuff.
It was big. Only thing I know is when she fucking swung that bitch, it would knock you the fuck down.
It's like you're not spanking me. You're breaking my tailbone.
Yeah. And she always threatened, don't let me get your daddy. I'm like, please get him because he hits softer than you.
It's bad whenever they're spanking you, but they're starting to like yell about shit at work.
Yeah.
They're like, damn it. It's like, whoa, what are we doing here? You letting out your anger.
Yeah, fuck that. She used to beat my ass. No.
Was it about me getting into the...
We never really got our ass whooped that bad.
No.
We had to do something bad.
Yeah, same.
Like, you know. I told her one time she couldn't tackle my ass, and she sure enough did.
Really?
Yeah, she was a correction officer for a little while, so.
Oh, she was a correctional officer?
Yeah.
I wouldn't try her.
Yeah.
I wouldn't try her.
And all in front of all my friends, I was like, you can't fucking do that. Bullshit.
Put your
She
ass
took
on
my
her.
ass off the porch.
Put you in a headlock, baby.
I thought I died. She hit
Really?
me like a fucking... I don't even know.
She should be a linebacker.
Yeah. She really should have. Because she knocked the shit out of my ass.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't fucking breathe.
Dude, when's the last time you got the wind knocked out of you? You know that... Oh my... Was that the last time you got the wind knocked out?
No. The other day.
Really?
Legit.
Bro, if you haven't had the wind knocked out of you in a long time and then it happened, you're like, yo, what? I'm dying. I'm gonna die. Like...
I was pulling a pallet of water hoses through the back room. And like I was going to the side of our stockroom or whatever. Anyways, the bitch pinned me up against the...
No way.
The steel. Yeah, it shouldn't knock the breath out of me.
You got in a pinch point.
Yeah. And you know what I mean? I'm like, please bounce back. But it didn't bounce back. You think it'd bounce back, but it didn't bounce back.
You had to really put your
I was fucking yelling. Like, one of the girls there, she came and she was like, I can't get it. I'm like, fucking get the forklift and like, get this bitch off of me.
No way, dude.
Or I'm fucking die at work. And if I die at work, drag my ass to the parking lot.
I had to leave. I'm about to shit my pants. You know what I'm saying? Something's
I'm
about that.
fucking die at work.
That's fucking crazy, you know. For real though, glad you're good because people do get hurt like that. Like it'll be something crazy, like, cause you're kind of like thinking like it's so simple, like you can't get hurt, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh wait, you can get hurt at this type of job. Like, whoa.
Always fall off the ladder.
What do you mean you always?
Always.
Every time you get on a ladder.
Every fucking time. I count 4 steps up, and I'm not counting the bottom step or something. I always miss the bottom step and just.
Dude, that's rough.
Or I'm yeah.
That's rough, dude.
So now, like, when I work, they make fucking fun of me because, like, when I go up the ladder, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, like, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladders anymore, dude. Just be like, get someone
It's
else.
part of my job.
You have to get on the ladders?
Yeah.
It's on the paperwork.
I'm literally, like, over the back room.
It's required.
Yeah.
I hear you.
If I become store manager, I won't have to, but, hey.
That's the...
But until then.
Yeah. No more ladders anymore.
No more ladders.
That's the only perk.
Yeah.
It's just no more
They
ladders.
just know I'm going to fall. Like...
You're a fall risk, dude.
Yeah.
They don't even put you on ladders.
I know, I told them I need a band.
A band?
Yeah, the hospital, they give you a fall band. I need one for work.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Wow. I need a fall band too, bro. My knee is iffy.
But yeah, see, they'd know when I fall. When you fall, they would have known.
No, I don't even know it.
When I hit the ground, they're like, fucking Tsunami.
No way. Someone checked the Richter scale. That's terrible, dude.
Earthquake 5.0.
Is it the last time you've fallen? Have you fallen like hard?
2 days ago.
You fell?
Yeah, off the 3rd step to the ground.
Dude, fuck. Dude, you gotta be careful, bro.
Yeah. Too big for that shit. It's the fall part's easiest to get back up.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, I used to fall all the time skating, right? Like, I was used... Like, falling was nothing. Like, I was good at falling. You have to get good at falling. But if I fall now, I might die. I don't know what would happen, dude. Like, I don't know what I would do, bro. It's crazy.
I never did skating.
Did you do anything?
I used
sports
to
and stuff?
like rollerblading.
No way. You were a blader?
Yeah.
Did you do grinds?
No. It's just like...
Could you go
casual.
backwards?
I could go backwards.
It's pretty sick.
And I was the only person that could go up the stairs and down the stairs.
On rollers?
On roller skates. It's not that fucking hard. People make it like it's complicated. So Billy wants to go roller skating.
Go to the... Yeah.
Not now, obviously. But
because he's getting his leg repaired.
until his leg gets better. But when he does, he's like, Dad, I wanted you to teach me. I used to be able to skate backwards, do little tricks. Probably couldn't get low no more.
Yeah. Get low.
They used to play that at the skating rink.
Dude, that's one of the best songs they play.
Yeah. I only could go so far, though.
Man.
There we go.
Yeah, wind it back. Oh, dude, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, it's Billy's favorite song.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what the other one is? Shake it like a soul, shake it, shake it.
His other favorite song.
Dude, that was the best era.
Yeah.
That era, bro?
He likes all that type of music. Like, and I'm perfectly fine with it.
Good taste.
Like,
he's got good taste.
My mom and my sister, they're like, oh, you should let him listen to that. I'm like, well, why?
Put on something now.
I'm like,
way worse.
Come on, he's 5 and he plays GTA. Let's be honest.
Dude, if you're playing GTA, I mean, he's probably more exposed than you are at this point. You feel me, dude?
He'd be talking to people and I'm like, dude, you like, be careful. Like, Dad, they're my friends. Okay.
I was playing on GTA the other day, and someone, I don't know, like the online thing.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing on there because I don't really have enough time. Since the truck was getting worked on, I had to wait on parts to come on, so I was stuck at the house, and I tried to get on the online thing. Normally, I try to go to invite only because I don't want to mess with people or, like, doing whatever. And I was playing online with, like, other people for once, and, like, one dude, like, said something about, like, RIP your PC, and my shit crashed. And I'm like, dude, of course, this is some GTA shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
That's what we do. He does the online one.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't know how... I'm too dumb to understand the computer world at that point. Like, what?
Yeah.
How do you make that happen?
I don't know. There's one person on there that gives him all these little, like, he's like, what type of rod do you want? And you tell him, and the dude, like, gets it for you.
Got it made.
Yeah.
That's sick.
But he's only on there Friday and Saturday nights. So Billy's favorite time to play is like
He's got
Friday and Saturday night. Yeah.
Got to get on that. Man, growing up, like the games I played were way different than the games now. I remember stuff like Midnight Club.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, that was a good one.
Midnight Club Dub Edition.
Dude, if you had Dub Edition,
I had Dub Edition.
staying up all night, bro.
Yep.
We're playing that.
Yep.
I didn't like shooting games until the first Call of Duty. Call of
I
Duty
never got
Black
into
Ops.
shooting games. Well, no, I never got into shooting games.
No.
I used to play Tomb Raider a lot.
Tomb Raider?
Yeah.
Oh, those puzzle games are kind of cool. Like that's like a maze game, right? Isn't what Tomb Raider is?
No, it had that. She was like a woman that would go through the forest and stuff.
Yeah, but wasn't like the overall game like you had to like figure out like what was the storyline?
I don't fucking know. She'd
Oh.
kill animals and shit though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds like a great time.
Yeah.
Why don't you just play Cabela's Big Game Hunter?
I used to play that too.
Oh yeah, that was a good one, dude. That was a really good one.
But Tomb Raider was my... used to play it a lot.
Did you ever play Prince of Persia?
No.
I don't hear a lot of people talk about that one.
Donkey Kong. I like
That was a good one. I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but got some
Are you
indigestion or
gonna die?
something. I hope not.
Yeah, I mean...
At some point.
Well... Hopefully it's not today.
No. Pray to God every night. Thank you for another day. You know?
Amen.
Yeah, I'm not saying I pray every day. That'd be rude for me to say when I know very well I don't. But I do.
Right.
I do try to think about
I
how
do try.
thankful I am. No, I don't want to say I try to pray every day because I really don't ever pray. If I'm
I
being
try
honest.
to pray every night. I really
Really?
do.
That's awesome,
Like,
dude.
just lay in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That's just because my dad was, I think.
really.
Yeah. So
Wow.
growing up, he always, like, he would, like, even though he smoked a lot of,
Yeah.
but, he would, every night he'd read, like, the
Smoking
Bible.
weed, just to be clear, right? That's
yeah.
okay to say. We're not naming names, but
Yeah.
just to
he
make
would,
sure.
he would, go out there, smoke a blunt, and come in there and read the Bible to us.
Ah, that's what's up. I
Yeah.
like that vibe. That's
And
cool.
he would do it all, like, every night.
Yeah.
Until probably we was like 13.
Wow.
Then he was like, you always need to ask for forgiveness before you go to bed. And like, that kind of stuck in my head.
Really.
So I tried to like do that with Bentley, but I'm not that great at it.
Yeah, I hear you. That's actually really cool that you try to. You're not trying to force it, but you're trying to like. You plant seeds. That's all you can do with people.
But he has been going to church.
Really?
Yeah. Today
I've
was
never-
his third weekend,
I've
or
never-
third Sunday going to
Never
church.
been good at going to church, but I did when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And
He wants to go. He's like, Daddy, can you go? And this morning, I was like, dude, I'm so tired. I
Yeah.
felt. Then he went to church with my sister.
yeah,
And then, like, I was like, I really should have got up. and
he
went
likes going to church.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
he
That's
does.
pretty cool. It's Christian churches, I guess. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
make
He
sure.
don't, but he don't like going with the kids.
Not to say I'm making sure. That sounds weird.
Yeah,
but
no, he don't like going there with the kids though. He wants to be in there like where
Really?
they're following off the preaching and stuff. He don't want to be there in there with the kids playing games. He really wants to be in there like listening.
No way, man. That's cool.
I always say he had an old soul. Like he just the way he acts sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. I heard that a lot growing up, but I don't see it. I don't know.
Does you have an old soul?
Yeah,
Like,
heard that a lot
maybe.
growing up. I never really knew what they meant for a long time. You just like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm an old person. Benjamin Button.
What would you do if they yelled at you though?
What do you mean? Like
Somebody
we're,
just yelled at you when you was younger.
oh yeah, I'd cry.
Yeah, me too.
That's what we were talking about.
I
Yeah,
know. That's how we never.
that
was.
is something in common. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what that comes from. Like I was a very sensitive person.
Me too.
I'm still sensitive, But I'd say I'm better at it now. But when I was a kid, if I got yelled at, yeah, I'd cry.
I'm sensitive, but not as bad.
Yeah.
But growing up, yeah, no, you can just yell at me. And I had these kids in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a group of kids that didn't like me or whatever. So they came up with a nickname for me. It was Hamburger, Cheeseburger, Sloppy Joe.
That's rough.
And I would walk in the cafeteria.
That's just
and they would really just sit there singing, "Here comes Hamburger, Cheeseburger, Sloppy Joe," and I would cry like in middle school.
That's fucked up.
Fucking go to the bathroom and cry, and then now that I think about it, it's funny because that shit don't bother me no more.
Well, it doesn't even roll off the tongue good, man.
And they made up this whole song about it, and I would cry.
That sounds like they're actually obsessed with you.
Yeah.
It sounds like obsessive behavior.
There's a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, no. Kids being weird, dude.
Yeah. I don't even fucking like Sloppy Joes. I mean, what the fuck? At least name the foods I like pizza and macaroni.
Yeah, call me.
Call me pizza and macaroni.
Yeah, call me a steak.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Something good.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Fucking Sloppy Joe. The fuck?
Why do they serve a Sloppy Joe sometimes at school? That's like the worst.
I don't know. Ugh.
You remember those?
Yeah.
You know what I remember too? The chicken nuggets that were not white meat though. You ever get the dark meat chicken nuggets?
I don't know.
What was that?
I don't know.
You know what I remember? You don't remember?
I do remember, yeah. But I don't know what the fuck it was. I do remember I went to a school and I was the only white kid.
What?
Well, my sister was a white kid too.
You're white?
No, yeah.
What school?
It was what's that school called? It's in Jacksonville, so it's not a very good school. It might.
I can't say that.
No, it really wasn't. It was really a bad
at the time.
school.
It was a bad school.
It was known like it was known to be a bad school.
Right.
It was like MLK school, Martin Luther King. It was either Martin Luther King or like Carver School, something like that. Anyways, bad part of Jacksonville. Lived there for a little bit. Yeah, thought I was hood. Really wasn't.
Dude, you seem pretty hood to me.
Thought I was.
Yeah.
I did start a riot though.
Huh?
I did start a riot.
You started a riot?
Mm-hmm.
Like 2 Chainz?
Yeah.
Dude.
No, not like 2 Chainz.
Didn't 2 Chainz have a song that was like that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start a riot. I'm gonna start a riot.
I really did though. It was bad.
What over?
So.
Over what?
It was whites against blacks.
What?
Not at that school though. So. It was, when we moved from
maybe we're not brothers, dude.
Listen, maybe not. We moved from Jacksonville and we moved to McClenny, and there it was really bad, like with people being racist.
The race, yeah, for sure.
And so, me going to a school with a bunch of black people and stuff like that, I've never seen color, right? So
yeah,
but
literally, man, I got bad vision.
My sister, on the other hand, she wasn't racist, but she never really hung out with black people a lot. But me, I was like, yeah, fuck it. To the point where they would call me wiggers all the time.
Right.
I can say that.
Right.
I mean,
Wigga,
yeah.
Wigga.
So, in school, I remember we had this coach, and he was like, oh, man, I want you on the football team. I want you on the football team. I want you on the football team. And so I would never join the football team, and that's how... Where was I going with that?
You started a
riot,
dude.
Oh shit!
How did you forget that you started a riot?
Because it don't really come back to me. It's not really what isn't a riot. I guess it was just blacks against whites, and I was on the black side, ready to fight all the white people.
Oh.
And so my sister was screaming at me like, "You're white!" And I'm like, "No, bitch, I'm fucking black."
Maybe we are brothers, dude.
And so yeah, after that. But then that's how the coach wanted me to join football, because I was fighting people like crazy.
Sick. Not because you were a sick
he was like,
quarterback.
he was like, you need to take your anger out in football.
Hey, I respect that. That's true. I could see that.
But I was angry all the time.
And did you end up playing football?
No. I wish I would have, though.
Yeah.
Probably would have helped me along the way.
I think that's the only one I didn't really do. I played flag football like barely, and it sucked. I didn't like it.
Yeah, no. I didn't play no sports.
Did all the other ones. Soccer and all the other... Soccer, basketball.
I was always afraid what people would think of me.
Dude, it's hard to get away from that, but...
So yeah, I was growing up, it sucked.
You know what?
I hit a lot of stuff from everybody.
You pulled a lot of Kyles, punched a lot of holes in random stuff.
Yeah.
I could see that. I could see it being rough, dude. I feel like everybody deals with their own version of that, and like there's no comparing it to.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you only know your own struggles. You know what I'm saying? And as much as anybody can try to put themselves in someone's shoes, it's really hard to. But I mean,
I remember this kid named James. Like, I wish he'd watch your podcast.
the giant peach.
Because, no, I don't know. He was a giant fucking peach. But anyways, so no, he was bigger than me. And he would always call me this little... He'd be like, you little fat fuck, you little fat fuck.
Damn.
And like, he would like... Because he was bigger, he would... And I was big.
Yeah.
But I guess to make himself feel better about himself,
Yeah,
he'd pick on me, right?
Yeah.
So he did that like 7th and 8th grade. Or 6th and 7th, yeah. We'll go 6th and 7th. Because my 8th grade year is when we moved back to Live Oak.
Right.
But I remember my 8th grade year while I was in McClenny, like, this dude tortured me for 2 years, right? Like, just all name calling.
Just bullying type
Just
shit.
bullying
yeah,
shit.
Yeah, dude.
So, like, 8th grade, I thought I was a hard ass, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with this motherfucker and put him in his place.
Yeah, dude.
So,
Give him a 1-2 combo.
We was at, I think, like a PE class or whatever. And, of course, here I am trying to run the track, even though I'm a big guy or whatever, and his fat ass is over there just sitting there just eating.
No
and
way.
I was like, dude, this is the time for me to go over there and punch this motherfucker in the face. So like I was walking the track, and I remember I was like, you're gonna go over there and just knock this motherfucker out, and then it's gonna be game, right? Dude, I went over there and punched this man as motherfucking hard as I could, and he did not move.
What?
And so I was like, I'm getting my ass whooped. He punched me and that was it. Like my face moved a little bit, and I was like, okay. So then I started crying.
Damn.
And once I started crying, that was it. I got on top of him and was whipping his ass.
Blacked out.
And then, and so the coach was trying to pull me off of him. And he was like, I told you this is why you need to be in football. You just took out the biggest fucker in school. And I was like, yeah, he is the biggest fucker. So I think 8th grade, going to 9th grade is when I broke the, oh, you're going to call me fat? Fucking, you want a golden cookie?
Yeah, right. No, like, that's exactly what
Before then.
It's so...
You'd be like, oh, you fatty? Oh,
it's
I'd
weird.
cry.
Yeah, no, and I understand it completely in a way that it's like, it's very... I know it doesn't do it any justice. It doesn't make anything feel better, but it's really low of people to even be like that. You see what I'm saying? And that's why I'm so dismissive of it, looking back on when I dealt with it, even though it doesn't look like it or whatever, whatever we've talked about it. But, like, everybody deals with their own version of it. And at some point, you kind of, like you said, you kind of get to the point where you don't give a fuck about it.
Yeah, you really don't give a fuck. And that's why I wish people would learn, like...
It's free.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You just have to stick up for yourself, I guess.
Yeah,
that's what I teach my son. Like, somebody calls you a name, punch that bitch in the face.
Is that what you tell him?
Yeah. Like, you don't take bullshit from anybody.
I don't know. That's so funny.
His mom's the same way. Like,
I tell her the same thing. She punches me all the time, but that's what I tell her to do.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing, dude.
No, bro. On the real, like, we're dead serious. Like, Bentley, he's probably gonna. I mean, granted, like, I'm trying to change my health ways for him,
right?
So he don't have to feel the way I did growing up.
Breaking the curse,
trying to break the curse, right? But at the same time, he ain't gonna be no pussy neither.
I hear you. That's a common perspective a lot of fathers have.
And so, like, other people, they're like, why are you like that with him? Yeah. First of all, he's my kid. I'm gonna raise him how I want to. For sure. Secondly, I knew what it was like to be the bigger kid in school and got picked on all the time. Not gonna happen no more.
Right.
It's not gonna happen with him.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, granted, like, with him breaking his femur bone and stuff, we haven't been able to go, like, walking every day and stuff like that. But I wanted to get him out there so he has a chance to lose the weight. Like, if he wants to lose weight now, he won't. There's certain days he looks at me, he's like, Daddy, why are you bigger than other guys, like other people in our family? Does it hurt my feeling? No. But I have to explain to him, like, growing up wasn't easy for me, bro.
Exactly.
Like, I should have just went to wrestling or some shit, but now I went to food. Don't do it.
Yeah, right. Dude.
Like, if you don't change your ways now, like, 30 years from now, this is what you got to learn. I pray to God not.
Right.
But,
I mean, it is weird how normal people go the opposite.
Yeah.
Because it's what they see. I mean, for instance, that's why I can't stand anything but weed. I can't stand the thought of doing anything else because of what I've seen.
What you've seen growing
exactly,
up. Right.
Exactly. But, I mean, also, everybody has their thing, man. It just sucks. Everything has... We all have a crutch, and all those crutches have a different effect on us. You know what I'm saying? So...
Yep.
But, I mean, it's hard for me to say because I don't have a kid. So it feels like, disrespectful to speak my opinion on what...
Everybody has that opinion.
Yeah, but I don't like to say
Everybody
what I
has
would
assholes.
do. Exactly. But I guess what I should clarify is how I should word it is instead of saying what I would do with my kid or whatever, or how I would raise them, I should say it would be similar to how I handled it because I never fought anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I dealt with people like doing stuff like that. And it's just I was taught that at an early age, I was taught that people who are doing that have problems in themselves that are making them do that. And I know that's a really hard thing to understand at an early age, but if you do somehow get it through to you, it makes you treat people differently. And it's like while they're treating you poorly, you'll see them in their eyes have this weird reculation when you don't react how they expect you to react. And you can accidentally change someone's course of who they are and I'm not going to say I did that, but it's just coincidentally how I am as a person and how they are a person cause certain things where I've seen that happen. I've seen people change because of just like, you know, bullying and stuff, which is another thing was weird. I've had people tell me that I look like a bully and I've never bullied anybody in my life. If I did, I mean, I make jokes that are like rude, but people who are my friends know that I'm the sweetheart. I'd never mean harm, like, you know.
I think
I've been told I have a dick face too. Like, you know how there's resting bitch face? Like a resting dick face? I've been called a dick face, I guess is what I meant to say.
Called a dick face.
Yeah.
You ain't got a resting dick face.
No, they just were insulting me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep. But no, so bullying, right?
Right.
Back then, like, okay, say we were in high school right now, or middle school.
Hated it.
Right. I would think you was a bully.
Because of the way...
Because...
I know.
I think when... And I could be wrong, and I probably am wrong. But to me, it's like... And when I was in school, it would always be... If you were skinny, and like... Oh, you know... Whatever.
No, I know what you're saying.
I was like, that person's a dick.
You know how...
And then like... When there's a bunch of groups,
Yep.
And then like no one would invite me to join a group, but then you're all dicks to me, right?
Right.
And there might not be. There might be that one person that really, and they're like in school. I usually found that one person that genuinely meant a lot to me,
right?
And I didn't have to worry because like I'm one of the people. If you're my friend for life.
Family, like
right,
Vin
like,
Diesel.
Call me up, want to do whatever.
Right.
I think you see that. Like,
yeah. For sure. No, but to touch on the seeing, it's basically what you're saying is certain characters have certain qualities.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's actually very commonly true.
You're good at wording stuff. I'm
well,
not.
It's just because I've thought about it a lot. Because I grew up, I know it doesn't look like it now, but if you look at old pictures of me, I was what I thought was big. And and I felt kind of what you're saying, you know.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't extreme, I still felt it to the point where I would catch myself trying to suck my stomach in and stuff like that, you know. And you shouldn't be worried about that at 10 years old, dude, you know. So obviously there's some mental things going on there,
taking saran wrap and wrapping your body up
type shit. And you're like, at what age, dude? It's so weird, man. But
10 or 11.
You do weird things because you don't know how to deal with how you feel and how people act. And that's why I understand what you're saying by that, because it sucks that it's commonly true, you know. I can see it growing up where there was like the groups of like people, and I see where friends that have grown up like that are very disrespectful to people who are heavy, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, you have no idea, like, bro, like, for you to it's so weird to hear people talk with that much ignorance. That's what it is. It's ignorance bothers me, because the same people who say those things and they're being ignorant will talk about how they hate ignorant people. Right. And you know, and maybe, God forbid, I sound ignorant now while I'm talking about it. I hope I don't. But this is actually stuff that I think about a lot because it's very common in all of us, and I think it plays a role accidentally through everything we do in life, like in all our encounters. You know, because that's what we do. We accidentally, by how someone looks, we accidentally... One time I held a door open for this lady, and she oh my God, thank you so much. And I was like, no problem. Like, I didn't mean to. And this wasn't like up north or somewhere where actually when I was up in New York, they looked at me like I was an asshole for opening the door. But anyways, but this was like around here, and people hold the door open for people. Like she seemed surprised because of the way I looked. It seemed like that's what it was, and I was like, that stuck with me for a while. I guess that's a really white guy thing to be worried about instead of something like they didn't hire me because of my skin
color. No, they have, yeah.
Third world problems, dude. Are we third world? Is that what it's called? Whenever first world problems? First world problems or third world problems? Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, running out of steam.
Are you?
What else we got, dude? There's got to be something else like...
What did you ask me earlier? What I remember in school.
Oh, wait, what was it about school?
The earliest memory I had in school. Is that what you said?
Oh, yeah, because you said you don't remember school much.
Yeah, I try not to remember it, but...
Damn. But you do remember kindergarten?
Kindergarten.
Remember kindergarten.
Kindergarten.
Why do you remember kindergarten?
Probably because I told the teacher that we were really, really poor at Christmas time, and her name was Miss Horn, greatest teacher in the world.
Damn.
And so...
You lied to Miss Horn.
I really did.
No.
So, I remember... It was in, I think, McClenny, when we lived in McClenny. And at Christmas time, like, they would let you decorate the classrooms, stuff like that, right? So I remember us going to, like, the tree farm and getting a Christmas tree and all this, and we decorated. It was the biggest tree I remember being huge.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom at the time had like a Ford Pinto, I think, or something like that. Little ass raggedy. No, a Dodge Colt. That's what it was.
Dude, sick.
So, anyways, it was pink.
Even sicker.
Yeah. So faded pink.
15-inch speaker in the back.
Yeah, no, it was ragged out like
muffler.
It went through like 4 generations, like four or 5
windows.
people, right? No, they have no tent.
Oh,
roll up windows,
nice.
Holes in the floor that I can remember looking at. But so we were poor.
Yeah,
I got that part.
Right, you weren't lying.
But I never knew that we were poor. My mom never let us know that. Right, like I wouldn't say we were poor, but she always made sure we had what we needed.
You had a roof over your head.
Like I remember us having, like Aeropostale, Abercrombie and Fitch clothing. But
right.
Could we afford it? Probably not. But somehow we managed to have it. But back to the tree.
Yeah, right. The story here.
So this tree was huge, and I was like, oh. So I went up to my kindergarten teacher, and I remember telling her like, we're not gonna have Christmas, and Santa Claus ain't gonna come see us. Cause at that time I still believed in Santa Claus and stuff like that. And I was like, we're not gonna have Christmas. We don't have a tree. So she calls my mom and was like crying to my mom, like, please come get this tree out of our classroom. Like, we're gonna give it to you for y'all's house. Mind you, we lived in a little ass trailer. This tree's 8 foot tall, probably.
No way.
Like tallest tree. Like,
cut a hole in the roof.
So my mom was so embarrassed, but they made her come to this. Like, they was like, you're coming to the school and get this tree. So here my mom comes in her little pink Dodge Colt with this 8 foot tall tree on it, going back to the house. But all it was decorated and everything. They wrapped it up. Yeah. So that's the reason I remember kindergarten, because I gave the Christmas tree out.
That is
crazy. And then Miss Horn felt so bad. Like, I think she bought us some presents and stuff too.
She was Santa Claus that year.
Yeah, and I was like, but we didn't need it. Like, we had a tree.
Damn, dude, that's a rough.
Like, my mom, we just didn't have a tree then.
You feel bad about that?
Now, yes.
I would feel so bad about that.
My mom and them, like, when they would get a real tree, they wouldn't ever get a real tree until like a week before, Christmas Day.
Right.
Here at the school, we had a tree the whole December, right? So I'm like, oh my God, we're not gonna have.
Oh, so Christmas. Did you really think you weren't gonna have a tree?
I really did.
So you didn't really mean for that to happen?
No.
Oh well, you shouldn't feel bad, dude.
That's awesome. I still feel bad.
Nah, man, that's awesome. Actually,
because like other little kindergartens were crying because they wanted the tree, and I gave them the tree.
Well, you thought of it first.
I thought of the lie first, I guess.
They lose.
But that's the only reason I remember that class, and I had her again in 3rd grade.
You remember 3rd grade?
I remember 3rd grade because of her. I had Miss Horner again. Told you she was a hot teacher.
So you had to have more than once. You got to pick your teachers.
I got twice. Had her twice. Had her in kindergarten and
hey, let me
grade.
get Miss Horn again. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
That's
and then I had a
hilarious.
speech therapist.
I don't think I ever had a hot teacher, dude. Ever.
I had a speech therapist too that was hot. She might not have been hot, but back then she was hot to me.
Yeah. Back then they could just have like good
I
hair.
remember wearing like
They could
short
just-
skirts and shit. Like,
It's just what they wear.
Yeah.
Like they smell good. They're hot.
She was young though.
Yeah.
Miss Horn and Miss Courtney. Miss Courtney was my speech therapist.
Just the name sounds hot.
Courtney was. I think I had dreams about her.
That's hilarious.
I had her all the way through 6th grade.
All the way.
Yeah.
That's a bad year to have a hot teacher.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yep.
I'm glad I didn't go to middle school. I was homeschooled for 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I wish I was homeschooled.
I mean, it's bitter. You know, more people are homeschooling now.
Yeah.
It's getting more and more popular. I think it can be really good, but I'm also scared to
Not me.
see a lot of people. What happened to me is like I was homeschooled, but my mom was busy trying to work all the time, and the dude who was left in charge was like, he didn't not do it. I'm not speaking bad on him, but it was mostly my fault. But you know, I wasn't kept in line. I was a kid. What do you expect? You know what I'm saying? So I never did the homeschooling stuff. So like, homeschooling can be beneficial if you're actually doing it.
Right.
But I wasn't doing it. But then I had to go back to high school and make up all those years at once.
That would suck.
Yeah. It took me a year and a half. My teacher helped. But you know what's bad about the teacher helping
Was
you?
she hot?
No, Miss Raz. I know she'll never see this, but I love that lady. She was really sweet. She was awesome. She was so helpful. She helped me get out of alternative school, right? Because that's where I was to make up those grades. But because she was so helpful, she didn't mean to do this. This is also my fault. But I just looking back on it, what ended up happening, I got dropped off into high school, and the teachers weren't able to help me as much help as I needed because I was
Right.
still too far back. I didn't understand. It's hard to get to XYZ if you don't know ABC. And, you know, I wasn't far off ABC. I might have made it to like J or K, but
Right.
G, something
G.
like that. That's like the 7th letter.
So, you went to school here, right? Most? Yeah.
I went 1 year in Mayo.
Oh.
They had a sick playground.
Do
That's
you
all I
remember
know.
a teacher at the school named Miss Alberry?
No.
Oh. She was mean. Godly.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was mean. They used to call her Miss All-Ass. Lord forgive me.
That's a good name.
Because she was just wide.
Damn. Wide load on that one.
We would write notes and put her on.
That's terrible.
Maybe
I'm gonna
I
write-
was a fucking bully now that I think about it.
Yeah, you were the bully. I never did stuff like that.
Really?
Let's see. What's the worst thing I ever did at
I used to
school?
spit balls at the bus driver.
No, I never did that.
I would do it because people was doing it already.
Yeah, I hear you. You jumping off the bridge because they were jumping off.
Yeah, I was a follower.
Yeah, I
Ain't
follow
gonna
you. I follow what you're saying.
Not now.
I gotta be honest with you. I always remember growing up as a kid thinking I was being cool because I'm not picking the route that other people were doing stuff. So if people were being obnoxious and stuff, I would try to act cool and be like calm and like I remember doing, and even to the point where it's cringy. Like I'm not sitting here and saying it's cool all the time. I'm saying that's just how I was as a kid. You know, like I remember acting like I don't like French fries because everybody likes French fries. French fries are good. So for a while I was just like French fries. I don't like.
Yeah,
French
I don't
fries.
like French fries. I eat all vegetables only.
Type shit. I wouldn't say that far. I wouldn't act like that. Yeah, but
Yeah, this is lettuce and this tomato.
that's getting money right there. That's what that is. That's a lot of salads.
I did try to go vegan one time.
No way.
Yeah, I lasted the whole day.
Wow.
One day.
I couldn't even do one day.
It was bad.
Have you ever tried tofu?
Yes.
Hate it.
Don't like it.
Yeah. Actually, I had it one way that wasn't bad, and it's like they just fry like both sides. I think and it's like crispy.
Yeah.
That was alright, I guess. It's just a texture thing.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't like onion. I don't like none of that shit.
No.
No, I hate onions.
Raw,
Hate them.
cooked,
Hate them.
sautéed,
Hate them.
baked,
Hate them.
fried,
Hate them.
bloomin' onion, sour cream and onion,
Like chips?
Funyun rings.
Okay, I like those.
Dude, I actually didn't mean to go that far, but that worked really good.
Funyun rings I do like with ranch.
I just tried to keep thinking of onion things.
With ranch.
Funyun rings with ranch?
Yes.
Dude, that sounds fire.
Yeah, like the Frito-Lay ranch.
If we didn't get anything else out of this, we at least got that.
Frito-Lay ranch and onion rings. Or no,
Funyun rings.
Funyun rings.
Yeah.
The only name brand. Don't buy that cheap shit.
Nah. I feel like with a lot of the chips, it's hard to go the cheap shit. It doesn't pay off. You gotta get the good stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I got, dude.
All you got?
That's all I got. Huh. I think you're my brother.
Yeah, maybe.
But we'll leave it up to them to decide. All 22.
They can decide. All 22.
Yeah, there's like 22 of them.
When I get my surgery and I lose all my weight, though, and then they're like, oh, they do look alike now.
You think that's the only tell sign? Is that?
Yeah.
It ain't it.
I feel like, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to say, maybe I should dye my hair black or brown.
What color is your hair? You got red hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from your mom's side, though. I think. It's gotta be. I wonder what... No, my grandpa's on my dad's side was black hair, too. You are lying to me. Stop playing.
Yeah.
I mean, the story lines up with shit that he said, too, so that's why I believe it. And there's a lot of stuff that you said that kind of just makes too much sense.
Who knows? Do a DNA test. We'll find out. We'll do that on one of these shows.
Show it up, yeah. We'll have you back on. It's pretty crazy. We're in there. We're an hour long. Might have been longer than it needed to be, guys. I wonder if anybody still watches at this point. Props to you guys. If y'all are still sticking around. You know. One time I did this thing.
I'll be better next time.
Dude, you get a little bit better every time. You didn't know how to wipe your ass the first time you did it.
I don't know how to wipe my ass now.
You don't?
I got a bidet.
You do really?
No.
Dude, I think I would like a bidet, but I don't know till I try it. I think I'd like it.
I've been to somebody's that had a bidet. It's kind of well, we'll get yeah.
Not good.
Just
it didn't do it for you.
It was just I don't know. It was one of the things that you sit down and you're like, oh, and there's like a couple of different settings and
yeah,
and you're like, oh, this one.
Could you make it warm?
It's not that one. It's literally one that blows your balls off top shit.
No way.
Like I had a bad experience with it, but maybe they have ones that are more simpler. Because I was at my friends that got money, and they had like a nice fancy shit.
A shitter, a nice fancy shitter.
It was nice and fancy. Like their floors were fucking amazing.
Went in there and blew it up, and then tried to.
I don't like to go to like that was the only person that went like bathroom at their house. Like even at work. Like
I used to be bad about that, dude. I used to not want to.
I don't even piss at work.
Nowhere except for the house. I used to be like that.
Yep.
I used to be like that. I've gotten over it, bro. But
kidneys do not like me because of that shit.
For real. For real.
But Bentley's the same way already. Like, I mean, granted, he'll piss out in the yard anywhere, but when we go to people's house, he would not use their bathroom.
Really?
Yeah, but it's time to go. We gotta go.
Just because we gotta pee.
Yeah.
Peeing off the porch.
Thing. Nope.
Dude,
I used to pee out the AC window. Nope.
No way.
Yeah. So like, not recently, but. When we moved over here to my grandparents'
just
house.
The other day, I was
just the other day.
Window.
No, but like, so we had this lady beside us. We call her the cat lady, but she's a nice lady. But she has a bunch of cats. And in the middle of the night, she, like where my room is at, we didn't have central AC and heat. We had window units, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me being the lazy kid, I'm like, I'm not walking all the way down the hallway, all the way to my mom. Like you have to go to my mom's bedroom because they only had one bathroom in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not doing that. So I was like, oh, I'll just start moving the fucking thing to the side and I'll just piss out the window.
I've done that when I was a kid too.
So like here I am one night, it was like 10 o'clock at night and I'm pissing out the window and the lady, the cat lady, she was like, oh my God, Leon, I see your wiener. I was like, hey.
Stop looking.
She was like, I was wondering why it smells like piss out here all the time. I'm going to tell your mom that you're pissing out the window all the time. I'm like, okay.
You just stand there and you're trying to stop peeing, so it's like...
I really did try to stop, but it just wasn't going to...
Dude, it hurts to try to stop.
Yeah, so it just wasn't going to happen.
Dude, that is so
funny.
I
really remember her. And literally the next day, she came over and she was like, I just want to let you know, miss, that your son pees out the window.
And your mom was like, yep.
And she was like, and why do I care? She's like, I seen his wiener. why do I care? Like, my mom just didn't give a shit. And she was like, well, I'm just saying. I was like, yeah, like I'm going to your yard to go piss.
Yeah. It's your
Piss out
yard.
my own fucking window.
If I want to piss out my window.
Needless to say, she never came on that side.
I mean, is this America or not?
Like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Next time I'll just have a fucking pipe hanging out the window, I guess. Piss through a pipe.
If you can't see my wiener.
That's what it is. I didn't think about that back then, but yeah.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
At some point, we just start being old enough to realize I'm just going to take my ass to the bathroom.
But then it got bad when we had people start living with us. Yeah. Like, I had a bunch of friends. Not really living with us. So I have friends that would stay with me a lot. And
Everybody's pissing out the window.
they're just pretty much, they all got used to it. I mean,
This window's just getting tag teamed. That fucking.
like, it was just a normal thing for us.
Oh my god!
Like, you never know whose dick was about to hang out the window.
That's so funny.
It was bad. My mom
pretty
used
bad.
then she was getting pissed because, like,
She
you
goes
have
up to it, does it too.
4 or 5 people pissing out the window. Like, you know, piss can be strong smelling, and you mix all that together out there.
Yeah, you're gonna have a spot. It looks like the damn storm drain's been running into there. No, that's a piss
But that's
puddle.
about as bad as this pissing up in the plants. So yeah. So one of my friends, they actually live in Dallin Park. Well, they did live in Dallin Park, but he stayed with us for a little while, and he was kind of like a brother, right? He was younger than me. I taught him how to drive. Well, not really drive. I taught him how to drive stick shift. Mm-hmm. He didn't know how. Like, I had his Ford Ranger.
Rev it up, nothing.
And I would literally, we would go back there in the dune, we call it the dunes, behind the Jiffy store. And there's hills, right? And so we would slam on brakes. I would slam on brakes so it would dig down. So he could get a rolling start down the hill. So he would learn how to change gears and it would stall out. He could never get it to go.
Oh, yeah, it is the hardest part, I guess, is getting up.
And it was like an 88 Ford Ranger. So, yeah. So, anyways, at his house, his mom had plants in the inside. Instead of us going to piss in the bathroom, we would piss in the plants when we would all be drinking.
Poor plants.
Yeah, she came home one night and there was a party at her house, and she came home and she was like, "Why does my house smell like piss?" Yeah, well, then she kind of realized it was right there at the door, so she goes down and she sniffs the pot.
I don't think we're brothers, dude.
Pissing in for a week now, right?
No way.
So she picks up the pot and it's just stank. Old piss.
No, not the piss pot.
God, oh man, she wanted to be all of us.
I would too, dude. You pissing in my magnolia.
It wasn't just me and him. It was everybody that would come over. It's kind of strange now I think about it. But
oh my god,
we just used that one tree as the piss tree.
It's kid shit, dude. We do weird shit as kids. I'll be honest.
I don't know if that was kid shit. I'm thinking that was 15, 16-year-olds.
That's barely passable, brother. That's barely passable. I think you can get away with it in the court of law, though.
Yeah, if it was 15 to 16-year-old pissing everywhere. Or we drilled a hole through the wall.
What?
Yeah,
what is the obsession with pissing other than just going to the bathroom? Dude, that's
random.
Hilarious.
It was random.
I think the worst I've ever done is pissed in a bottle when I'm driving because I didn't want to pull over.
I've pissed in the bottle and forgot I pissed in the bottle and I drunk it.
Stop. You're lying.
I'm dead serious. Yeah.
And then what
It
happened?
was a Mountain Dew bottle.
Wow.
Well, when you get a mouthful of piss, someone kind of just spit it out everywhere while you're driving.
You weren't hydrated, so it wasn't even okay.
It was gross.
Wow.
Thinking about it now, ugh.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, stop. Wow, dude, that's rough.
Yeah. I was only 12, 13, 14, something like that. Somewhere 12 to 15.
You almost pulled a Survivor, man, on accident.
Yeah. My mom was like, I bet you won't piss in bottles no more. I was like, no, I won't fucking piss in Mountain Dew bottles. I'll piss in another bottle, but not Mountain Dew.
That's the lesson you learned is
Don't piss in
bottles.
Yes, clear bottles.
Wow.
Yeah.
At least you learned a lesson.
Yep.
You can't say you went out of that with nothing.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. I've drunk tobacco spit too.
No, dude.
Somebody else's tobacco spit.
Bro, stop. How?
They spit in my fucking Dr. Pepper can This was not that well. It was a while ago now. I think about it, but it was like 2015, 14.
I would kill someone, bro.
So me and
oh my goodness.
me and my friend was hanging out, and he was dipping, and we both had Dr Pepper cans, right? So he's just spitting away in his because he had done drunk, and I'm not thinking I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed it and I grabbed a fucking can, and I was just like, take a chug of it. It is
Bro, no
somebody's
way.
dip spit.
Ugh, no, I can't even, dude. Ugh.
So again, when we're friends for life.
I wouldn't want to.
I wanted to fuck him up, but I didn't.
I wouldn't want to exist after
But
that.
oh, it was bad.
That's so bad.
And it was
bro.
wintergreen, like wintergreen.
Don't do
Yeah,
it.
it was bad.
Might as well. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Ugh. No.
That's a life changer.
Yeah.
That's a life changing experience.
That's probably why I don't dip. I always wanted to dip when I was younger. That's probably why.
I always thought it was the coolest
thought it was
thing.
the coolest thing. Like he was dipping, and then you drank a fucking Dr Pepper. That's
I love Dr. Pepper.
okay. Imagine Dr Pepper, and you're about to
No,
take that swig
don't
of Dr
imagine
Pepper,
that.
and it's a fucking dip spit.
I gotta be honest with you. I really don't drink sodas anymore. But I
try
did-
not to.
Well, yeah, I should say try because like say if I go to a fast food place, I'm gonna get unless I go to Zaxby's, I get sweet tea. But if I go anywhere else, I'm gonna get like a Dr Pepper. But I'll tell them I'll be like, let me get a medium, and they'll still give me a large. And it's like motherfucker, like just because I guess everybody,
Yeah.
it's like most people are like, oh, if I'm gonna get it, I might as well get a large. But
Like at the house, we don't really drink sodas no more. We're strictly water, and
it's a big changer.
it don't bother me none.
No, I feel like what I meant is I feel like you'll notice a big difference. Like
Yeah. So this is week 3.
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Y'all are probably about to really start noticing a big difference
I'm
then.
gonna start dropping weight like fuck. I'm like,
A lot of weight is water weight, they say.
Yeah.
Like, whenever your body stays hydrated, it can operate
I'm
better.
cutting out bread too, so I mean,
You're cutting out bread?
yeah.
Dude, I can't cut out bread.
Is
I
it
love
third-
bread.
The third week or second week.
I'll eat just toast. I'll just make some toast.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I like toast.
I like toast a lot. One of my favorite delicacies, the finest of desserts, midnight snacks, is toast with cinnamon sugar butter. That's as high class as it gets, dude. And I don't even use a plate. I'll eat it on a napkin.
Yeah, I like fried PB&J sandwiches.
What?
Yeah,
Fried?
yeah.
Never. He said, "This. What you think this is from?"
Well, you had this is for fried food, bro.
Well, it sounds good.
It is good, especially the Uncrustables.
No.
If you fry, yeah, you deep fry 'em. The first one I ever had was at a fair. That's the only reason.
That's
Fuck
fire.
fair food, man.
Well, one time I tried the fried Oreos when they were popular, and I made those at the house. But once I made them and I ate like 3, I was like, I can never eat these again. They were like so like once you know.
Yeah, I don't really like fried Oreos.
I did when they were I don't know
Right now I'm stuck on cinnamon buns. Oh, man.
cinnamon buns.
Yeah,
Damn,
we got this recipe that we do, and
cinnamon buns are fire.
yeah,
I used to make monkey bread when my mom made monkey bread. You ever had that?
yeah,
Are you allowed to call it that now?
monkey bread.
You know this pull apart bread? Oh yeah, that's what it's called now. It's called pull apart bread.
Pull-apart bread.
I'm sorry, guys.
No monkey.
Yeah,
Pull apart bread.
yeah, that's what it's called.
Is that what it's called in the store?
Yeah, don't be a bigot, dude. You have to call it pull apart bread.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pull apart bread.
yeah.
Anyways, it was good. Whatever it was.
I like the cinnamon sugar is a classic.
Yeah.
Pecan rolls, you know the pecan pin
Oh,
rolls
yeah.
things? Like that's the cheap, like out of all the like cheap shit that's like bad for you, I like that. That's a good one. That's a really good
I
one.
made homemade pecan rolls one time.
No.
They were all right. They weren't the greatest thing. Now my grandma, she can cook.
Yeah. Grandma's always got some good
Grandma's
recipes.
always got something up her sleeve somewhere.
Yeah. Damn David Blaine of desserts, you know what I'm saying?
Like family reunion times, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to start merging into your family more.
I'm almost like, we got extra.
Start merging. I'm not here just for the desserts, I swear.
They all can cook. Pretty much everyone in my family can cook. My mom can cook.
Yeah.
She already told you she can come over anytime.
I should go hang out with your mom one time. Be interesting.
It would be. She might tell you some tales you ain't never heard before.
Well, you know, I probably heard it from a different pencil writer.
Yeah.
You know, he wrote the story a little differently.
Right.
So it's cool to hear different perspectives. No matter what, I never hate the guy. He's on his own mission. He's at his own problems.
I don't hate nobody.
Yeah, it's a good way to be about it. But he's made some interesting decisions.
That part.
Yeah. But this has been number 14. I know it was a little bit of a rocky start. We had to warm up.
Yeah.
We got some good stuff in there, I feel like. If y'all are still watching, I appreciate you guys. One time I did this thing where I went through like all the comments that I've had on YouTube videos and was thanking people, and I thought it was kind of funny. But
why would you do that?
I don't know, I thought it was funny.
People are either going to watch you or they're not going to watch you.
Yeah.
I'm not thanking nobody.
You know,
they're like, don't bring your brother on the podcast no more. He's an asshole.
No, that's not.
I really am not an
no.
asshole. I'm really genuine, a good person.
You seem like it. You seem like a pretty good person. You seem like you got good qualities to you, man.
Okay.
You know it takes. You know they say it takes 2 years to get to know somebody.
Really?
That's what they say. It takes at least 2 years to
So
get to know
2
somebody.
years from now, we'll come back and do a podcast and see how much we know about it.
If I'm even going that long, I think people are surprised that I'm still doing it. I think some of my friends might have been like, he's only going to do a couple and not going to keep doing them. And I know even at 14, we're not that far in, but
Hit me up when you get to 30.
30, it's a good number.
Because to me, I'm 30 years old. I'm not. How old am I? 32.
32. Nah, you're
I'm
30, dude.
31.
You can be whatever age you want to be, man.
27.
Yeah. I said 27. All right. I appreciate you guys. What was it? Catching Up with Tings, number 14. Yep, that's a terrible outro.